I'm going to give you my take on why supervision is so important. And if you've heard me speak about supervision, some of these slides may be a little bit familiar, but that's okay. I think being reminded of some of these things is really great. So these data are freely available on the BACB's website, not looking like this, obviously. All of these are my additions, but the graph itself is from the BACB's website. And you can access it on their main webpage. If you scroll all the way to the bottom and look for certificate data, click on it, it'll take you here. They also have the demographics for certificates and things like that. So here's the thing about where we are with supervisors. What this graph represents is a cumulative number of certificates year by year, right? So it's additive, which that's why we have this beautiful steep slope. And it doesn't really show any signs of slowing down anytime soon. We're currently at almost 57,000 board certified behavior analysts. That's intense. I was certified in 2003, so I'm in that fifth little dot down there in the bottom. I am, what am I? I'm 1031167. That's my number. So 2003. So if you didn't know this, the middle number, the two numbers, that's the year you were certified. And then the last string of numbers is the number that you were certified in that year. So I was like I'm the 1100th or whatever. We got a lot more since then. It took us 18 years to make up 50% of the applicant pool that we have today, and less than 5 years to make up the remaining 50%. And listen, I'm not suggesting that there's anything better if you are on one side of that green line versus the other. In fact, if you are squished into the tiny closed confines of the less than 5 years for our 50%, you bring some incredible things to this profession that we desperately need. You bring energy, you bring flexibility, you bring being connected to the current literature, where some of us that have been around a long time maybe haven't been in contact with the more current literature. You are more connected to incredibly important movements in our world and profession right now, like diversity, equity, inclusion, justice, equitable services. You probably are better connected with technology and how to incorporate technology into our services. So our profession needs you. What you don't have probably are the 25 plus years of mistakes that someone like me has had in my career. And so this also means, especially if we can predict that slope is going to continue at least for the next 5 years, that slice of the graph is going to get smaller. So it might be pretty soon 50% have less than 3 years experience. And really what that means for supervision is that new folks accruing their fieldwork experience hours are being supervised by newer folks, and that people that are newer with a little less experience are moving into leadership positions within their companies, maybe even supervising other BCBAs. Again, not a bad thing. Data are not good or bad. They just are what they are. And we kind of need to be mindful. Now, there's no prediction that increase in certificate numbers is going to slow down anytime soon. This is a recent job force analysis that the BACB contracts with another organization to provide for them. And at the BCBA level, the master's level, there was an almost 6,000% increase in job postings requiring a BCBA over the last 12 years.